You order 2 beers and you get...
We all agree that Madrid is a tapas paradise, right? But there is a side to Madrid's tapas scene that I, and maybe you, have never experienced.
Here we are in a very dead-looking street.
The world of enormous, generous, free tapas.
For the price of these 2 beers, we got all of this food.
In Madrid, if you order a drink, you're usually given something to nibble on. But in some places, you get more. Way more.
Got some ham, some chorizo, egg.
And these places are mythic.
Por la tarde, esto es así.
But are they any good? I went with my friend Phil, host of the much-loved Spanish football podcast, to find out. And we begin at La Pequeña, Grana.
Porque ¿cómo funciona? Pedimos una
consumición,
¿sí?
Una tapita.
Vale.
Esta cartita de tapas,
Vale.
Que las tienes también por aquí en los cuadros y demás.
We've got a big selection.
We've got 20 free tapas you can
20
choose
free
from.
tapas.
Okay, so you order a drink, and then when you go to the bar, you would say, "Barman, can I have my cold beer and also one of these?" And you say, "I will have the mini hamburger, mini cheeseburger." You want a mini cheeseburger?
No.
You definitely don't. James is shaking his head. Definitely not. You've got a bolognese fajita. You've got a taco with barbecue chicken. This is quite elaborate. Bocatín de chistorra.
Y para mí ¿cuál es la tapa más?
Tiene que ser la misma.
Rintintín. ¿Eh?
Sabes que los dos tienen que ser la misma.
¿Tiene que ser la misma?
Si son 3 igual, si son 4 o 5 ya puede ser.
Ah, vale.
Oops, I hadn't read the fine print on the menu. Because there are only 2 of us, we have to choose the same free tapa. If there were 4 or more, we could choose 2 different free tapas.
All right, we've hit our first roadblock. I can't get the tapa I want. Okay, here we go, Phil. Gracias. That's your tapa.
Looks better than some crisps or an olive.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I like chistorra a lot. I order it in different places. It's not the highest quality. The sweet onion is pretty sweet, but it's tasty.
I might take the top piece of bread off just to make sure I get through the day. The onion is sweet.
Pretty sweet.
It was advertised as such, though.
It was.
They did say sweet onion.
Yes, and it is both of those things. Yeah.
The tapa is tasty, but it's standard fare. Is this what all the fuss is about? Feeling a little unsatisfied, I'm curious to try something else from the list of 20 tapas. Something more, well, cooked.
Los huevos rotos, por favor. Una pregunta, así que la gente luego pide comida como comida
¿Raciones?
pagada. Sí, raciones.
Mira, si le das la vuelta a la carta, tienes
Sí.
las raciones y todo eso.
Sí,
también.
pero la gente los pide,
mucha.
¿sí? Así que
Cada vez
no
más.
se llenan solo de, digamos,
No,
la
no,
tapa gratis. Y al final, como modelo de negocio, lo de la tapa gratis funciona.
Nosotros empezamos en 2009.
Sí.
En 2009 estábamos en una crisis impresionante.
Ya.
Y creíamos que no íbamos a funcionar, pero yo creo que eso es lo que nos ayudó a
La
funcionar.
crisis económica y
Sí.
tal. Y ahora,
pues mira, en septiembre hacemos 14 años ya.
sí, y va bien.
Gracias a Dios. Que siga así.
Free tapa number 2, huevos rotos or broken eggs, a classic.
Beautiful egg, fries and jamón, all included in the price of these beers.
This is lunch for a lot of people.
This is lunch for small people. This is lunch for small people.
For small people, this is a full lunch.
Yeah.
Tastes better because it's free.
Huevos rotos.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, it's not jamón ibérico, but
No.
it is the free tapa and it's contundente.
But what about the price of those beers? A small beer, a caña, in Madrid is usually about $1.50. So are we paying a surcharge for our quote-unquote free tapas?
So, Phil, €1.90.
It's pretty good, eh?
Yeah, that's good, you think? Because
pretty
you said
good.
$1.50, but I think that's good.
No, but 150 is normal caña.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a small surcharge, but €7.60 for 4 beers and 2 decent-sized plates of food, that's pretty good.
Y venís aquí, bueno, claramente no por la tapa, digamos, gratis.
No, por eso.
¿No?
Hoy mayormente porque yo iba a tomarme la atención y tenía 11 y venía aquí a tomarme una cerveza.
Ah, pues muy bien.
With our blood pressure surging and our appetites peaked, we continue. La Pequeña Grana was a great spot, but I'd heard there are some places that are even more generous with their tapas.
This place is famous. I've heard of it. This is the spot for free tapas in Madrid.
Phil, it's closed. The filthy rim suggests it hasn't been open in a while.
But it does say there's another one around the corner. Let's have a look.
Let's see what the prices of those free tapas are. There it is. Can you see if it's open yet?
Okay. Oh, it looks like it might be open.
After you, sir.
Wow, it is dark.
Yeah. Glasses off.
El Tigre. This joint is legendary amongst Madrid's free tapas connoisseurs and, it seems, taxidermists.
This is insane. Phil, I can't.
What do I do?
You order 2 beers and you get. But we don't know what these 2 beers cost.
¿Cuánto vale la cerveza? 6.50 each.
So the tapas are ginormous, but the beers ain't cheap. And I'd heard this place is famous amongst students looking to load up on greasy food before a night out.
Quality is not going to be high, but look, it's bread and cheese, bread and lacon, bread and chorizo, and these look like cheese balls and potatoes. So
Potatoes are safe.
it's all quite stodgy, but I don't think it's anything potentially dangerous. Famous last words.
This may be for the camera.
So this is extra. Or maybe it's because we've got the big beers, I don't know.
Don't quite know where to start, but at the beginning, as they say.
Stuck in, I'm
Just get stuck in. How's it taste? Is it alright?
Tastes like cheese and bread, yeah.
Yeah, but it looks like good cheese, you know? Are you eating a cheese ball thing? Croqueta, no?
Yeah, it's an okay croqueta. 14 croquetas.
14 croquetas.
14 croquetas.
You try this, it's like a salsa brava sort of.
I think it's bravas, definitely bravas.
They are bravas, yeah?
Yeah.
It's actually not bad. ¿Cuántas tortillas acabas de cocinar?
Yo hago 50 por ahí.
50. Tú tienes que ser el cocinero que trabaja más en esta ciudad, por la cantidad de tapas que salen de aquí. I want to try this.
Tasty pork with barbecue sauce? Yeah. We're going to eat all of this. I'm going to be lacon.
Legit lacon.
Legit. I can see why this place is popular and famous.
Yeah.
There's jamon, there's jamon, there's jamon. There was some jamon hiding here.
It turns out the food is pretty good, and the man behind me doesn't look like a student lining his stomach before a big night out.
¿Y por qué estás aquí hoy?
Porque vengo por trabajo y hoy en principio he viajado y no tenía otra cosa que hacer, digo, ya le he conocido 2 veces, digo, bueno, me tomo una cerveza
Y perdón por la pregunta, pero me da la impresión que podrías pagar por una comida si quisieras
claro,
que al fin...
sí.
No eres estudiante que estás ahorrando...
No, vengo, estoy aquí por trabajo, o sea, vengo porque tengo un trabajo.
Tienes un pero te llama la atención esto porque al final...
Sí, porque al final dices, bueno, pues tampoco tienes, dices, pues, igual te pones a comer, tampoco con este calor tampoco te apetece comer tal, pues tomas una cerveza, picas algo y cumples, o sea, si es que no te pide más el cuerpo.
I come from London, right?
Yeah.
$6.50 for a pint.
Yeah.
Is what you pay. You'd be delighted to pay $6.50 for a pint in London. You wouldn't get anything.
You wouldn't get a smile.
You wouldn't even get a smile. Maybe this is cheap and bountiful.
Bountiful.
Yeah.
El Tigre.
Tigre.
All right. More free tapas. You hungry?
I'm starving.
But as we roll up to the next bar, the oddly named Padrao Cops, we both get a bit of a weird vibe.
Here we are in a very dead-looking street.
It doesn't look like the epicenter of free tapas in Madrid.
No, it doesn't.
There's a police theme though. It's got like the police symbol.
I'm intrigued.
The bar is empty as we enter, and the odd police theme continues. Plus, perhaps worryingly, a sign clearly states you can't choose or demand your tapa.
The sign saying the aperitivo, the snack, is cortesía, is courtesy of the establishment. You can't choose or demand.
No se puede elegir ni exigir. I feel like that could be a bad sign given our current mission.
Yeah.
This is the owner, Pedro, and he seems to want to play down the whole free tapas aspect.
Esto va así. Siempre ponemos aperitivo a todo el mundo. Y de hecho ponemos mucho, o sea, grande. Jode mucho cuando viene alguno y dice, esto no lo quiero, cámbiamelo, que me come tal. Digo,
He visto una foto de tal, sí, dame algo distinto. Sí.
Entonces digo, no te doy nada.
Sí.
Y se arma feliz.
Y se quejan, sí.
Entonces me escriben que soy un malo, que soy un fascista y que soy no sé qué. Sí.
I guess if you give people an inch, they'll sometimes take a mile, which is about how long our free tapa is.
¿Eso es para una persona o dos? Para dos. Hang on, do you remember that beginning of Star Wars?
It is for two, so we have to fold it over and cut it in half, so it's for
Or
two.
like in Lady and the Tramp, we just start from each end and see what happens. I mean, I really just want to eat the chicken. This is the real test. It's like, is it yummy? Pretty good. I mean, I would just take the bread off. Chicken's not dry. It's well salted. I know there's a police theme here, but like this should be illegal.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicken is moist and well seasoned.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
There was a part of me in making this video that was like, oh, these going to be already ropey joints.
Yeah.
But this is legit.
What we're eating now is actually very tasty. I'd be happy if I made this at home. Like I would add a few little things, but it's a tasty piece of food.
Bueno, no sé, ¿cuánto tiempo llevas aquí?
Bueno, 25 no, desde el 4 de enero del año 2000.
Pero bueno, y haciendo, digamos, con los bocadillos enormes o no tanto.
Sí, a ver, este bar siempre funcionó, no es que está aquí metido, aquí no pasa nadie. Siempre funcionó a base de que hemos dado siempre mucho al principio.
¿Y la gente pide comida, digamos, de raciones de la carta, sí?
Claro, hombre, a ver.
No se quedan como llenos después de una consumición. Sí.
Algunos sí, otros no.
Sí.
Y a esta hora yo me como eso y muchos días no voy al restaurante, otros días sí.
Sí. Así que a veces pagas, digamos, por un menú.
Sí, pero cuando va uno así que tiene más prisa o vienes, tomas una tapa y
rápido.
Y vas estupendamente y aguantas perfectamente hasta llegar a casa y ya cenas.
Sí, ¿no? Así te cuesta como el precio de la Coca-Cola.
3 euros.
6 euros. 3 euros. Y un bocadillo enorme.
3 euros.
Está bien. Y está rico el bocadillo. He comido lo mismo.
Muy bueno.
Te puedo preguntar sobre el tema de policía, me parece muy interesante. ¿Eres ex policía o algo?
No, no parece muchos.
I don't quite catch what Pedro says next, but in short, this place is a popular hangout for cops, and not just those from Madrid, but from around the world.
Ay, ¿esto?
Se te queda eso sin pila tal lumbre.
Ay, we came for the free tapas, and we each left with a complimentary torch.
Police torch. Complimentary police torch.
Luego.
From skeptic to fan, I'm loving Madrid's hyper-generous tapas scene. But there's one piece left in this puzzle. Casa Pepe, home to Madrid's most famous chicken wings. A plate of them is always included in the price of your drink. But as we approach, a waiter comes out and tells us we can't film inside. But a video about massive tapas in Madrid that doesn't include Casa Pepe is a total bust. Phil does some smooth talking and we're finally allowed in. But needless to say, I'm feeling a bit nervous about being here with a camera.
So to recap, as we were standing outside, the man literally came outside and said we can't film here because so many people have come to film, but it's just gotten so busy and so popular that I think they're trying to tamp it down. So, but in the end, he let us film as long as it's we talked him into it. Phil was smooth, I was smooth.
I literally said, we'll just sit in the corner and won't bother anyone.
I don't really know what's happening.
The vibe's a little bit different because we're here with a camera. I think if we weren't here with a camera, we'd be relaxed.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm a little bit on edge. Okay, these are
two large beers.
Pretty heavy beers as well.
Are they heavy?
Yeah.
And you are a big man.
Well, these are big beers.
I really don't know what's happening here.
I don't know what's going on here. But this place is quite famous. I've been here about 10 years ago.
Ay, muchas gracias. I thought they're famous for the chicken.
Chicken wings, yeah.
Yeah.
They are. But what is this? A salad.
Do you think they're teasing us with the lack of chicken wings? They're holding back?
Maybe it feels like somebody was laughing at us there. Like,
you thought you were going to get chicken wings.
Give the foreigners the tomatoes.
Ay, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias.
We underestimated Pepe. We thought Pepe hated us, but he didn't.
Ay, muchas gracias.
Pepe loves us. He loves us. This is a genuinely full meal. It's a good wing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a good wing?
Crunchy, salty. Yeah.
That's a good wing.
I just find that migas is just the most sort of delicious country food.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's so simple, just the fried bread, peppers, chorizo and an egg on top. It's really sort of comforting, super simple.
Yeah. I never took you as a migas boy.
Smoky.
Smoky?
Yeah.
Some ham, some chorizo, egg, garlicky, smoky. Some of the best migas I've had.
There's absolutely no way I'm throwing this on the floor then. It just feels ridiculous.
Mate,
I know. I'll just put it on your plate.
throw it on the floor. There you go.
I'm gonna pick it up, I just feel... Sorry, Pepe.
While Phil isn't as comfortable with the well-documented Casa Pepe tradition of throwing your bones on the floor, the boys at Casa Pepe continue to show us tapas love.
Phil,
Ah, look, more complimentary pork and bread.
I'm kind of freaking out that we have not ordered any food today.
Wait
Oh
for
my
it.
God.
Oh.
La oreja. Muchas gracias. The pig's ear is good.
And as the tapas flow, I notice a man lingering nearby. I think he wants to be friends, and making friends at the bar is what tapas are all about, so I oblige.
Yo, si no vengo, me pone multa.
¿Tú vienes todos los días?
Todos los días. Y si no vengo, multa.
Sí, ¿no?
Claro. Ahora me acaba de echarme una multa porque no vine anoche.
He tells me the owner, Pepe, who we haven't met yet, is a local legend.
¿Qué pasó en los años 70-80?
Joder, que la gente no tenía viruta.
Sí.
Y él, a base de aperitivos y todo, quitó a la gente de hambre.
Ya. La gente venía para tomar algo y luego...
Esto,
Sí.
eso es bestial.
Ya.
A base de lo que fuera.
Pepe sounds like the kind of guy I want to meet. I ask my new friend if he can make an intro.
¿Tienes ganas de presentarme? Pues le pregunto un par de cosas, pero no quiero que sea un compromiso para ti.
Yo le puedo preguntar.
He disappears for a few minutes and then waves me through.
Acabamos de comer las alitas y las migas y súper ricas.
¿Os ha gustado?
Mucho. ¿Cuánto tiempo lleva usted con el local?
58 años.
58 años. Y al final la gente viene por el tema de la tapa incluida o más por otras cosas.
Por todo un poquito de todo.
Sí.
El buen trato,
Sí.
el buen servicio, todo influye
Sí.
que te hace una montaña, digamos.
Sí.
Un poquito de cada cosa, pues te hace mucho.
Sí.
Y sin dejarlo, sin
Sí.
dejar esas líneas todos los días.
¿Dónde surgió la idea de las alitas?
Total, mía.
Sí.
Creación mía, idea mía total.
Sí.
Y haciendo pruebas, haciendo muchas pruebas de cosas
Sí.
y ver lo que puede funcionar, lo que no puede funcionar y esa lucha.
I'm gonna be honest, I struggled to hear parts of what Pepe was saying, but at its core I was struck by the fact that while Phil and I came for the free chicken wings, the regulars around me seem to be here for what this man has created through decades of hard work and business savvy, a friendly, generous place where they feel at home.
Phil, do you know what this all costs? We've got the ear, the wings, the migas, the tomato salad, right?
And 2 beers.
And 2 beers.
€7. This is extraordinary. But you know what? I don't think people are coming here for the free tapas. I think that's what we've learned today. Like people are like, it's like a bonus. But people are coming to these places because they like the places.
No es por la tapa gratis. No. Por el ambiente, ¿no?
Ah, eso sí, por el ambiente.
Así que no es solo gente buscando comida gratis.
Para nada.
Sí.
No. La gente viene buscando la tapa gratis, pero también quiere un poquitín de calidad y sobre todo el ambiente.
Para los que comemos normal, esto ya te digo, cuesta acabarlo.
¿Te ha gustado?
Sí, está bueno.
Are you serious?
From pig's ears to boquerones.
Can't you see
Don't they know you have an allergy
we
to
don't
fish?
we don't need any more food. We've ordered.
Hand on my heart, I was anxious about this tapas tour. I was worried we'd be served up mountains of crappy food that wasn't worth making a video about. But I end the day having discovered 4 new bars that are about much more than just abundant tapas, and that deserve a visit if you're looking for authentic joints where locals hang out in Madrid. Okay, you're allowed to go just for the tapas, but trust me, you're gonna get a whole lot more. Anyway,
We'll see you soon, somewhere in Spain. Ciao.